Yo, guys, welcome again to another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy. Of course, I am wearing my Partizan basketball shirt, repping
Wow,
bar.
Tommy, it's a new year and still the same backdrop you have there.
Yeah, so hopefully, once our show becomes bigger and bigger, guys, we are gonna make sure we have a better backdrop. What's wrong with my backdrop?
Well, okay, it's a little messy, not
What the
gonna
hell's
lie.
wrong with my backdrop? Look,
I
you
mean,
got Showboat,
oh God, it's just clutter.
my friend Tommy, Tea Time with Tommy logo. And we have the shooting guards,
It's
shooting.
some of the books I bought you for previous birthdays that
Mm-hmm.
you never read.
Yeah, I'm using them as a stand right now. But
That's
hey,
great.
great backdrop. Great backdrop. But yes, glad to have you on board again, Nora Brate. Missed you. Missed all of you Tea Time viewers. Let's just go right straight to it, Nora Brate. The seven hot takes. Now, I want to get into a big hot take because this guy is driving me nuts. Yes, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let me just take my time with this. I requested to Nora Brate, Tea Time viewers. I gotta let this off my chest with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Go on.
Giannis, you are one of the greatest players of all time, the greatest Milwaukee Bucks player of all time, the greatest Greece player of all time. You're one of my favorite players. You're amazing. You're an NBA champion, all-star. How many times did you make the all-star game? All defensive team, offensive team, legend. Well, I got to get this off my chest. Stop babying around. If you want to leave Milwaukee, ask for a trade or stay there for life. You are not only driving the NBA world nuts, not only are you driving me nuts. I don't know if Nora Brate's been driven nuts about you. Even the Milwaukee Bucks fans are fed up with your going like pussyfooting around here, trying to be a politician like John F. Kennedy and trying to appease everyone. Make up your mind. Do you want to go or do you not? So I found out a couple days, that was last night, Nora Brate, is that they asked him, do you think you were going to be with the team before or after the trade deadline, February 5th? You know what he said?
What?
I don't know. What in the
Didn't
frick?
he say he's staying?
He first says he doesn't want to get traded weeks ago. Now they ask him again last night, post game, after they beat the Hawks by only 2 points when their Hawks were down by 23 points. Do you think he'll stay after the trade deadline? His response was, I don't know. Enough's enough. Enough is enough, Nora.
Getting traded. I think he's like. I
I,
think that's just some sort of. I don't know. Wait, when is his contract until?
2028, we're not waiting that long. We're not waiting that long. You know Giannis, Norbert. He's going to flip and flop and I will sign the extension. I will not sign the extension. I want to get traded. I don't want to get traded. This has been going on for the past 5 years. Enough, Giannis. I'm done with this guy. Stop pussyfooting around. Stop being a lame baby. Stop being a child. You're a grown adult. Make up your mind. Ask for a trade or say you're going to stay there for life, no matter what. Enough is enough with this. Even I read the comments, Nora Brate. The Bucks fans are fed up. Most of them are fed up with this. They're like, you know what, Giannis, just go. Because you gave us a title. You did everything you could. We're not going to be mad at you. Go. Giannis, the Bucks fans.
Telling him to go. You're
The
exaggerating.
No, I look at the comments. Look at any comments about this, Nora Brate, Tea Time fans. Most of the comments are saying, Giannis, you gave us a title. We're not going to be mad at you. You can go. You can go or you can stay. Stop this nonsense. Even Bucks Nation is fed up with this, you know. Tell me if I'm wrong, Bucks Nation, but most of them are saying, "Lo, you gave us a title. You've given us 13 years of your greatness. You can go. We're not going to be mad at you." That's what most Bucks fans are saying. Some are saying stay, don't leave, Giannis isn't going anywhere, blah, blah, blah. But most of Bucks Nation is saying you can go. What else do you need? You literally have a fan base where they're telling you you can leave. We're not going to get mad. They understand the team is crud. But this guy is pussyfooting around. I won't go too far, Nora. I won't call him a coward. Kendrick Perkins called him a coward.
I'm not gonna agree with you there because I don't think any Bucks fan is actually telling him to go.
Listen, read the comment section. I could be wrong. I've read a lot of. I've been following up on this clown, and he keeps doing this. So read his comment section.
Clown, he was like one of your
Most,
favorite players.
he still is. He still is. I still love him, but come on. Like, I mean, not everyone's gonna love you in life, Giannis. You're not gonna be loved by everybody. It's the fact. You know, not everyone likes me. Not everyone likes Nora Brate. It's a fact of life. It was nobody in human history has been loved. Okay, no one in human history has been all loved by everybody. Giannis, you know this. Make up your mind. I'm just fed up with this nonsense that he's doing. Tea Time Nation and Nora Brate. It's time to make up your mind. It's time. Now, in defense of Giannis, guys, he could be doing this backdoors. Now, he could be talking to management behind the scenes and saying, yo, you know, maybe it's time. Maybe he's got his leverage. Well, it's just, we're fed up.
His contract's not up yet.
We're not going to do 3 years of this, Nora Brate. It's not happening. Like, it's been going on for 5 years. Since they won the NBA title in 2021. He's been doing this since then. He did it with the Bulls. I love to play with the Bulls. Remember that, Nora? I love to play with the Bulls. I love to play with the Bulls. Great dynasty. Great franchise, you know? And then he loves, what did he say? I love to play with Steph Curry. Like, I mean, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Giannis, make up your mind. I think the NBA world's sick of this. I think ESPN is sick of this. I think Shams Charania is sick of this. Make up your mind. Do you want to get traded or do you want to retire there? If you want to retire there, none of this ridiculous cryptic comments you're making. Like, it just, enough. Enough is enough. Dirk never did this. Kobe did it once. Enough's enough. You want to retire a buck, just say you want to retire a buck. Don't be pussyfooting around like this. I'm sick of it. So I just went on a tangent there. Thank you, Nora and Tea Time, for letting me do that. Giannis, make up your mind. Thank you. Thank you, Nora, allowed me to do this.
Really didn't have any other choice because you wouldn't stop talking.
Thank you. I want to thank Nora for letting me do this, guys, because I had to let off my chest. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Tea Time. Now we only have a few minutes because idiot Giannis made me take up the whole segment. So let's just go.
Idiot. He's one of the greatest players.
Yeah, he is. He's still one of my favorite players. Make up your mind. Anyways, let me go quick.
Up to him. You're putting it all on him.
It is up to him. What, you can't? Are you telling me you can't walk into the Milwaukee Bucks office like, you know, I had 13. I had the 13 great years here. Thank you, John Horst. Please trade me. I want to go to a better team. What is wrong with that? And if fans don't like that, tough. Like what?
Yeah, if you had said that a year ago, maybe I would have sided with you. But look at what happened with Luka. So I mean.
Yeah, but Luka got traded.
Yeah, I know.
Luka got traded. That was the. Anyways, we gotta go to Partizan because this.
All right, you have a minute and a half.
Yeah. All right. So let me. Since this is Giannis's fault and he took up most of the segment, guys, I blame you, Greek freak, for this. Let's go on to the 2 topics of Partizan. Here we go, Partizan hot takes. First one, oh my goodness, the last EuroLeague game they played against Olympiacos. Yes, Tyreek Jones' new team, 104-66. They lost. Awful, unacceptable, horrific, you know. And this was in Belgrade Arena, in Belgrade, Serbia. People left in the fourth quarter, empty seats. Go and check it out on the YouTube highlights, guys. Empty seats in the fourth quarter of the game. Fans gave up on them. Currently dead last in the EuroLeague at 20th place. Yes, they are dead last in the EuroLeague, Nora Brate. 6-16 record. They played 22 games, 6-16 record. A horrific 27.3% win percentage. Time to clean house. It's time to clean house, guys. I mean, it's not working. The coach needs players. The Juan Penarroya, whatever his name is, he needs players that are committed to this. I think the only players that they should keep is maybe Dwayne Washington Jr. And probably, of course, the captain, Vanya Marinkovic. And those are the only 2 I can think of. I mean, clean house with these guys. Give me a break. Like you play at trash in front of your home fans. Unacceptable. So that's my first Partizan hot take. See, even Nora won't argue with me there. How trash Partizan's playing right now.
Okay. First of all, they
Hey,
did
listen.
win their last two games.
I've talked to a Partizan fan, and she's fed up with this.
They beat Bayern Munich 6-3.
Well, that's today. Okay, great. Whoop-de-doo. All right, then. Okay. All right, they beat Bayern Munich. Now they're 7-16 and still dead last in the EuroLeague. Okay, great. That's awesome. Good job. Good job, Partizan. Woo! Anyways, so gonna go. I'm so sorry. I really just skipped over Nora's statement that they beat Bayern Munich. My fault, Nora Brate. Let's go to the last hot take for Partizan basketball. So Tyreek Jones, my favorite player from Partizan, is no longer with them, as all of you know. He is now with Olympiacos. And interesting here, he wasn't allowed to play against Partizan that game. They didn't need him because Olympiacos beat them 104-66. However, he wasn't able to play because that was part of the deal when he went to Olympiacos. They made some type of agreement with Partizan that Tyreek Jones was not allowed to play against his whole team. And this is quoting Tyreek Jones, Nora Brate, quote, "No, that's part of the deal and something I had to accept. I'm doing whatever it takes to stay ready and in shape for the rest of the games," end quote. And then he kept going. Energy, defense, rebounding, athleticism, and the ability to finish plays with baskets. That's what I want to bring to Olympiacos. And then he finally concluded, "I'm happy to be playing basketball again. I've only been here a few days. I'm just happy." Transfer was a bit complicated. What appeared in the media, pretty much what happened, is what it is. You're told you have to leave and you're told you have to stay. I'm happy both sides reached an agreement. I'm here to win and help the team to win. The goal is to win the EuroLeague. Ouch, ouch, ouch for Partizan Nation right there. Taking a dig at Partizan organization. My hot take there is I really wish Tyreek Jones didn't leave. I am still mourning that he left Nora Brate and Tea Time. And I think they should bring him back next year. So clean house, keep Vanya, keep Dwayne, and bring back Tyreek. That's my hot take for that one. So there you go. Anything you like to add, Nora Brate?
I mean, it's a little extreme because you can't do it that you can. You're saying that you can just do it overnight, but like.
Or keep Kalathis. Keep Kalathis.
They need to restructure in a way, but like it'll take some time. It's not going to be overnight.
Oh, and you know what? You're right. Okay, they can keep Cameron Payne because they just signed him, right? Cameron Payne, ex-NBA player, so we'll keep him too. All right, that was my hot takes, yo. All right, guys, it's that time of day right now. Every tea time, we talk about every Partizan player on the roster, and today we will talk about one of the starting point guards on Partizan, Carlik Anthony Jones. All right.
Yeah, you didn't even tell me who we're talking about today.
Yeah, I was prepared always, Nora Brate. I always do my research, and in case you're slacking, so I always do my research and I always do my research and make sure I'm ready to go whenever you're ready to go, Nora Brate. So Carlik Anthony Jones, yes, he is now playing, of course, one of the starting point guards for Partizan Mozartbet of the KLS, Serbia League, AB League, Euro League, of course. Played college basketball for the Radford Highlanders and then the Louisville Cardinals. He was a Cardinal, Nora Brate, in college. Plays for the South Sudanese national team. Wow, I didn't know about that. That's awesome, Carlik. And, he played in the 2023 FIBA World Basketball Championships. Big South Conference Freshman of the Year. Big South Conference Men's Basketball Player of the Year. This is during college, of course, NCAA. And then he wasn't drafted. He was picked up. I think he signed a two-way contract with the Dallas Mavericks. So he's played for the Dallas Mavericks, Denver Nuggets, Chicago Bulls, and now he currently plays for Partizan basketball. So he literally played with Luka and Jokic. So I wonder if that's how he got the job playing for Partizan because, Luka, Jokic, best Balkan players in the world right now. That might be something to think about, guys, and marinate. So basically, let me state I saw the interview. I did the research, Nora, about the interview. It's on BC Partizan TV. They do a great job, guys. Check out the interview. It was really interesting, really fascinating what Carlik shared about his life. So he stated, of course, well, this isn't new. Like Obradovic has a tough shield on him. So really, Carlik said when he signed with Partizan and he started to play under Obradovic, he didn't understand his coach. He didn't know what his coach wanted from him. Confused because Obradovic doesn't really open up with his players, and it was tough to read. It was tough to read. But as Obradovic gained trust in Carlik, the relationship started to become better until, of course, after, and then he quit Obradovic later this year. So that's an interesting part. This is interesting. So he stated that he was he's a very quiet person, Nora. He keeps to himself. He doesn't post on social media. He always led by example on the basketball court for his teammates. Now the problem was his college coaches knew he had that leadership quality to lead his players verbally. So it's his college coaches in Louisville and the Highlanders that want him to be more vocal, more of a vocal leader. And that's what he learned. That's what he got. That's what he started to develop because of his college coaches. That more of a leadership in the locker room with his voice, verbally and on the court. And that is why you see him, when you see him at Partizan games, highlights Partizan Nation, he's always vocal with his players, trying to communicate offense, defense, puts his teammates on the side, talks more, tells them what's going on. He is actually the arm to the coach, Juan Panaroya. And he said that it was because of his college coaches that helped him become more of a vocal leader. Because he's really a quiet guy. That's what he was saying in the interview. Now, what was funny was he didn't know about the rivalry, the derby, when he signed with Partizan. The rivalry between Partizan and Red Star Nora. He didn't know about this rivalry, how big it was. So he's from Cincinnati, Ohio. And one day he was wearing his Cincinnati Reds shirt. So as you guys know, Cincinnati is a professional baseball team, and they are red and white. That's their colors. So he was wearing a Cincinnati Reds shirt. I think it was at a baseball game, and he posted it on his Instagram or Twitter feed, and the Partizan fans were on him. Now, you guys weren't disrespectful to him, Partizan Nation, but basically you're saying, hey, those are the wrong colors. Those are the colors for the Red Star. Don't be wearing those colors, Brate. That's what they were saying on social media on him. So now he knows not to wear any more red and white colors. He's going to stick with the black and white. That's right, Partizan Nation. He loves Shake Milton, thinks of him as a bigger version of himself. He's also played against Dwayne Washington Jr. back in the college basketball days, so he kind of knows Dwayne as well. But he really has respect for Nick Kalathis. Now, this guy, he's a legendary Euro player, Nick Kalathis. You guys know this. I don't have to tell you guys this, Nora Brate and Partizan Nation. The man's a legend. He really appreciates his vision of the court. Now, the way his passing skills are, how he can just see the floor, feed his teammates. He respects that, and he believes that you can't teach people that. You have to just have it or you don't have it. So he really, really respects Nick Kalathis' leadership and basketball abilities. He was going on about the first time he heard about Partizan. He saw an Instagram video of Partizan fans throwing fire and garbage and just singing nonstop. And he was excited. He knew that, okay, you know what? Once he comes to Partizan, he knows that the fans are the ones that's going to be like very passionate. So he was excited. He's excited about that. He kind of knows about the Partizan fans because he played against Serbia during the 2023 FIBA Basketball Championships. And he played against Vanya and Jokic and all the whole Serbian national team when they were South Sudanese. It was in, I think it was Belgrade Arena, Nora, that the game was played. And he said he could just feel the energy of the Serbian fans, and he himself said that he was nodding when listening and hearing the cheers of the Serbia fans. So that made him excited to sign with Partizan basketball. So that's an interesting tidbit that he shared in the interview. And he also shared about the Partizan Nation itself. So all of you Partizan Nation, what he appreciates is that a lot of you that know your basketball. Now, he said in this interview, there's fans that just casual fans that just watch basketball for the heck of it, and then there's fans that know basketball. And he said that Partizan basketball fans know their basketball. That is why if Partizan team wins, they're going to share in that win together, and if Partizan loses, the fans are going to be all over them because that's how it is. And He's read he himself, once again, he's a very shy person, guys, so he doesn't post on social media, but he himself stated that basically he reads posts, he reads messages about his play, like how he did. And whether it's critical or not, he respects it because he knows, he says some of those posts by Partizan fans, it makes sense. Like these guys know what basketball is, and he appreciates that critical feedback because it's not coming from some stooge off the street. It's coming from Partizan Nation, and he knows how educated the fans are in that. So that was interesting during the interview, and yeah, and then the last one, it was interesting. Last question that the interviewer asked Carlik Jones was like, does the rivalry between Red Star, you got Partizan Red Star, does that bother you because of the pressure, all that, that just the lot of energy that has to be spent for that rivalry? Does it bother you? And he's like, no, it doesn't bother me. Carlik said that basically that rivalry has made him a better basketball player because he knows that once the derby's there in Belgrade Arena, he better show up. Partizan team better show up and they better play and they better win because that means so much to the Partizan fans and Partizan Nation if they can beat Red Star. Yes, they want the EuroLeague title, the championship, but if they could beat Red Star in front of their fans, that's what they want. So, yeah, Carlik said it makes him a better player of the rivalry. It makes him like work harder, especially when that game time comes. He's ready, well prepared, and yeah, the win means so much to him when they beat Red Stars. So yeah, so that was basically Carlik Jones in a nutshell. But yeah, he's definitely loves the fans, the passion, and he's happy to be a Partizan basketball player currently, and hopefully he'll stay long. He'll stay long for Partizan. So yeah, I personally think like they should clean house, but I mean, you know what? When I think about it, because they're not doing so well right now, as you guys know, they're 20th place right now. But I mean, yeah, you know what? I said in the original hot takes to keep Dwayne Washington and Vanya. You know what? Keep Carlik too. Because he brings that also that kind of swagger to Partizan basketball. So yeah, that's what I learned, Nora. That's what I learned.
Damn. Okay, Tommy. You really went off on a I went into this like flow state.
I do my research.
Didn't really interrupt you.
Oh yeah, that was probably the best take I did.
I think so.
I think we should get Carlik on our show.
I think so. Now you gotta convince them, huh? Give him a one. Give a what like an okay. Pretend you're in an elevator with Carlik right now.
Yeah.
Okay, right? Setting the tone. Carlik looks at you, you look at him. The doors are about to open. Give a quick pitch of him coming on to your podcast.
Yo, Carlik, you're the best. Come on, Tea Time with Tommy Partizan Basketball Podcast. Yo.
You're gonna do that to his face?
No, I'll be like, hey, Carlik, I'm a big...
Terrify the guy. He's gonna be
no,
like,
I mean...
what's going on?
I'll be like, no, I'll be genuine. Like, I would just be like, hey, Carlik, I'm a big fan of yours, big fan of Partizan Basketball. We did a episode about you, and then your interview with BC Partizan TV. It will be an honor to have you on our podcast one day.
Mm-hmm.
So
one day they'll maybe be like, hey, would you come on? Because I honestly, I think you're an amazing player, and I love watching you, and I would love picking your brain on tactics and any stories behind the scenes that we've never really heard of, and
yeah, well, you're gonna be with me in the elevator, so.
No, this is you riding the elevator. You're going, just wherever you're going, and you and Carlik, gotta
hey,
do it without me.
Listen, me and Carlik, we're boys. I got this. Okay.
This poor guy's gonna run out terrified.
Boys, all right. Partizan Nation knows we're boys, so I will sell it with my magnetic charisma, Nora Brate. I will sell it to him.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like it. The confidence in 2026.
Oh, he's such a good down-to-earth dude. Like him and Dwayne Washington, I could sell it because they're so down-to-earth. They love their fans. They love their fans.
They are.
They love their fans.
I'm so worried about you, my friend.
I'll be wearing this shirt and I'll be like, yo, Carlik, Dwayne, come on my podcast, Partizan Basketball Podcast. Boom.
Boom.
Done. Done. So, like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But,
All right, Carlik, you heard this.
Carlik,
Otherwise, I'm going to have to listen to him.
come on our show. Come on our show.
All right, Tommy. You know what time it is. Tea time.
Tea time. What, did you just make up that? Did you just make up that bell? What do we call that? Jingle? That's awful. That is awful, Nora. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's worse than what you got.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing, so I guess it is better than that.
All right, today's question. We didn't really hit this in the hot topic. So this week, the starters for East-West NBA playoffs came out.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
Get into any of it. So one of the biggest topics is LeBron. The first time in 21 years did not make the starters list. What are your thoughts on that? And then I'm gonna segue into there's East-West, and then there's Balkans. So imagine you had your own East or West team, but you had to fill it with, I don't know, you can choose either like strictly Partizan players, past or present.
Mm-hmm.
Your starting five, and why,
Mm-hmm.
or you can do it with Balkan players.
Okay, just like mix it with both
Yeah.
Partizan and Balkan.
As you wish.
You know, I gotta before I start, I gotta appreciate this, Nora Rate, because usually your tea time things are boring. The questions you ask me, but this is
Come on.
this is great. This is actually great. So yes, tea time. Let's go. Okay, so the all.
Your answers that are boring.
Oh, ouch. But let me. Yeah, it was an interesting starting. First of all, at NBC, like, hey, Vince Carter is my favorite player of all time, but they gotta let Charles, Shaq, Ernie, and Kenny do that. Like, it was so boring. I mean, they had Bland. You guys think I'm Bland? Those four, Mariah Taylor and Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and Mello, so boring. Like, have the old Shaq and Charles do that. Oh, it was so bad. Read the comment section, guys. Pathetic. Next year, get Shaq, Charles, Ernie, and Kenny to do it. That was bad. But anyways, so yeah, seeing the intro makes sense. I mean, I have no disagreements. You know, Steph made it, Shea made it out of the West. Was it Wembanyama made it out of the West? Luka and Jokic. Like, how are you gonna complain with that?
Yeah, Luka had the most votes.
How can you complain with that? I think it was Mello was like saying Victor shouldn't have made it. Like, what makes you think he shouldn't have made it? I understand the KD part of the situation, but I mean, yeah, KD should have made that starting. But what really? Like, Wembanyama is balling right now, so I liked it. Eastern Conference.
It's fresh. I like it.
I like the West stars. Eastern Conference. What did you have? Sorry, I'm trying to remember here. Giannis, Cade Cunningham,
Tyrese Maxey, Jalen
Brunson.
Jalen Brown.
I mean, yeah. I mean, anyone I can think of that should, like Scotty and Bi. I don't think they should have made it because I'm sorry, like they're playing up and down all year. They just lost the Lakers. Like, I don't think they should have made it. So I'm not mad about that. Being a Raptors fan, that seems
made it on the list, but not as a starter.
Yeah, it's like I can't complain with that either. Like, I mean, everyone's injured, right? Norbate, Halliburton's injured; he's not playing.
Yeah, there are a lot of injuries this season.
And Embiid's very often on injured, so I don't know why he would make it. Tatum's injured for the year. I mean, yeah, when you look at the top five, there is one, Donovan Mitchell. Maybe he should have made it, but I mean, you're being picky now. So Tyrese is balling too. So I don't know. Maybe Donovan should have made the starting Eastern Conference Norabrate, but I mean, that's just being picky. So I like both the East and the West, and I can't wait. I've heard it's gonna be a USA versus the world format, so maybe they'll at least play harder. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So I really like the East and West. Now it's going to be the bench substitutes are going to be interesting now. Who's in the Eastern Western Conference substitutes? Because it's got like both East and West. You got one tall guy on each team, and then a bunch of short dudes. That's what you got. Oh wait. You got Wembanyama, Jokic. They're the two tall people at the starting, and the other three are like cards. And then you got what? Who's the only tall guy? Giannis on the East, and the rest are a bunch of short dudes. So Interesting how that works
I
out.
mean, they're not like short.
Sure, no, compared to us, they're giants, but I mean, NBA wise, they're all like shooting guards, and you got Giannis. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, that's gonna be so. All I would do in the beginning, if I was the Western Conference, I see how's that gonna work though. I don't want to take too much time, Nora, because I know I have to get on to the next question you asked me. But how's that gonna work? Aren't they supposed to put U.S. versus Europe? So I don't know why they made.
No, it's East West. It's East West again.
So they're not doing the USA versus Europe. I mean the world.
No,
I heard they are.
not
Anyways,
that I know of.
we'll get back to you on that. Now, comment below, guys, and please correct us
Oh,
if.
wasn't that last year?
No, it wasn't last year. It wasn't last. Last year was East and West.
What was it?
Please comment below, guys. Nora and I are confused. Comment below. It's
No,
the
you're
state.
confusing me. Hold on.
I think it's the East and West format.
Hold up. Pause. There are 5 starters from Eastern Conference to the 5 starters from the West, even though those players will later be divided into 2 USA and 1 World team for the new format. Oh no.
What is it? The USA versus the world, right?
All-Star game format. While the idea of a USA versus international players All-Star game format has been talked about for years, 2026 felt like the right time. That's because the NBA All-Star game returns to NBC, blah, blah, blah. The 24 All-Star players will be divided into 3 teams, 2 USA teams and 1 World team.
I like it.
That will compete in a round-robin tournament of 4 12-minute games. Each of the 3 teams will have a minimum of 8 players. If the USA or World teams are short on players, the league office will select 1 or more players to reach the required number. At the end of the round robin, the 2 top teams will play a championship game, the 4th 12-minute game of the day for the title. All-Star weekend tips off on February. All-Star. Oh my God, I can't even speak. All-Star weekend tips off on February 13th with the Rising Stars at Intuit Dome. 6 p.m.
This is confusing.
I don't like this format.
No, they should have just.
Bring back the OG East-West.
No.
But, like, they're adding too many gimmicks to it.
Hear me out. They should just try USA versus the world. Like, no one's trying right now, Nora, about the All-Star game. It's a waste of time for everybody. And then it'll be a little difficult, but they're just going to have to choose the best world players and the best US players in the balloting. That's about it. That's all they can do. So I think that's what they should. Instead of going East-West, they should have been USA World starters. That's what they should have done. I don't know what's going on. Silver, he's been really dragging lately. The stuff he's been up to, like he's really faltering. He used to be the best commissioner of all the sports. He could be the worst now. He's not very organized. But yeah, he's got to pick it up, Silver, man.
Experimenting a little too much.
Too much. First with the salary cap apron and anyway. But okay, so LeBron James not making it the first time in his 23 years in the NBA. He hasn't made the starting All-Star team. Very shocking. But at the same time, he is almost 40 years old. His time's gone now. Like, he's not that number 1 player. It's Jokic or Doncic right now, or Giannis or Shea. So it kind of makes.
Shocked to see that he didn't make the starting lineup.
I'm not, because when you really think about Nora, base and Tea Time viewers, his time is done now. He's been there for 23 years now. So, I mean, he's got 4 titles, legend, second greatest player of all time, in my opinion, after MJ. And I think it's time to call it what it is. Like, he's definitely going to be, I'd be shocked, Nora, if he doesn't get selected as the substitutes in the Western Conference. We don't know yet. So I'd be surprised if he's not selected, guys. But he will be for sure. There's no way he's not selected as a substitutes for the Western Conference. But I'm not really surprised. Now the new guns have come out. Jokic, Doncic, Shea, Giannis, and Wemby. They're the ones that are going to take the league to the next level. Man, I named off 5 non-American players, Nora. Can you imagine? 5 of the top players in the world are non-American. What does that say? What is But yeah, so I think his time's coming to an end. Maybe this might be his last year. Next year, for sure, has got to be his last year. He can still play till he's 50, but I know his time. He's thinking of retirement. So definitely want to get tickets for Lakers Raptors next year because it's probably gonna be his last year, and hopefully Nora buys the tickets. And but yeah, so I'm not surprised about that. And I apologize. What was the next one? Next question you asked?
Okay, so let's say.
Oh, right.
Okay, let's say
Top
even
five.
in this format, it's you got instead of two USA teams, you've got one USA, one Balkan, and one World.
Yeah, let's go. All
Who you
right.
got on your Balkan team?
Balkan team. I got Jokic, Doncic, Bogdan. Bogdan's got to be on there. Bogey.
Okay.
And yeah, because I met her sister and she's awesome. I met her
Sister.
sister's amazing. Boyana, what up? And let me see who else would be in the Balkan. Can it be all time Balkan?
No, all time. So anyone like past or present.
Divots.
There you
Divots
go.
for sure. And of course, the greatest, Drazen Petrovic. That is my top
Okay.
five. I have that in my NBA 2K game. But yeah, so that's NBA 2K game I have, Balkan team. So let's go with what was it? What was the other one? What was the other one? Partizan? Partizan was it?
I mean, that was kind of it, like to mix it in. But like, yeah, if you want to do it Partizan specific, let's hear what you got.
All right, so Partizan, I'm going with Kevin Punter, legend.
Okay.
Matthias
Well,
Lasort.
walk me through your thinking, because right, you got to fill each position.
Well, Punter
Not just,
Punter played well with us. He gave us a good couple of regular seasons, couple of past years. I don't know why we didn't re-sign him, but he was our glue guy on the team. Of course, Matthias Lasort, the guy, the legend from France. He was also him and Punter helped lead Partizan into those good records the past few seasons at Partizan. I'm going to go with, of course, my favorite Partizan player of all time, Tyreek Jones, the Euro highlight film. Got to add him in there. How can we not add Bogey, Bogdan Bogdanovic? Once again, Partizan legend. And of course, we'll round it out with Partizan legend, Vlade Divac. So that's my five. So you got Punter, Lasort, Tyreek, Bogey, and Divac. Right. And for the U.S., oh, geez, let's go nuts. U.S. all time, let's go MJ, LeBron, Kobe, Magic. I need a center. Shaq. There you go. What do you think of that? 3 teams.
Wait, did you say Magic or no?
Magic, yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay. I was gonna say, how did you leave that out?
Yeah, look at that. Is that a good top 5? Oh, how did they leave Bird out? But someone's got to be left out. Someone's got to be left out. Larry Legend, sorry. Sorry, Larry Legend. But
Would you swap them out for anyone? Swap them in?
no, because I got to put Kobe, LeBron, and MJ there. And Magic leading the point. And Shaq. You need a center, so yeah. That's my top 5. It's a good list, right?
Good list, yeah.
But yes, so can't wait for the All-Star game and Partizan basketball. We gotta pick it up. Like, we're going south. We gotta pick it up, Partizan basketball. Come on now.
Well, we'll talk more about All-Star when it comes closer to the weekend, but when All-Star weekend. But until then.
Crush it, guys. Let's go, Partizan Nation.
One question. Fill us in. Did you have any run-ins with your Red Star fan at work?
Oh, so yes, the Red Star fan. We just look at each other, and now he told me he's gonna go get tickets for the Derby now. So I don't know when the Derby is. I don't know if the Derby's
So
passed.
there wasn't any drama, or no?
No, we just now, like, you know what, we kind of have that look towards each other, like we're not really still at peace with each other because the rivalry is real. Like he doesn't like Partizan at all, but I think he's kind of like, talking now with me because I work there at Equinox. He has to say something, or else I'll flag his membership or something like that. He's scared of that. But he told me that we lost big against Olympiacos. He was laughing about that in my face and said that.
That's why you're all cranky today.
Yes, I am. And Red Star he says he wants to see the Derby. He's going to get tickets for the Derby. I asked him if he can get tickets for me, and he said no. So yeah, we're building. There is a miracle can happen, Nora Brate, Partizan, and Red Star. Closely building. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I mean, he's not happy. I'm a Partizan fan, so he's done. He's done with me. But
On that note, see you next week.
crush it.